When I started my PhD on small-scale gold mining in Mindanao, in the Philippines, a consensus existed among scholars that poverty and the crisis in subsistence agriculture were pushing people into small-scale gold mining. During my field research, I encountered many small-scale gold mining operations that involved individuals or small groups of workers who were trying to recover a few grams of gold by panning in rivers and creeks, or by digging small holes in the mountainside. Yet alongside these smaller mining operations, there were also bigger operations, which are referred to locally as medium-scale mining, and which defy existing definitions of small-scale gold mining as a low-tech activity with limited productive capacity. Now, the interesting thing about these mining operations is not just their advanced state, but also the fact that they remain fully informal, despite being operational in some cases for nearly 3 decades. While the argument that poverty is the primary driver of small-scale gold mining may well explain the unrelenting supply of workers, it fails to account for its advanced state in countries like the Philippines. To account for the transformation of small-scale gold mining in the Philippines, we need to adopt a longer-term perspective. While the decades after the Second World War were seen as the golden era of industrial mining in the Philippines, by the 1980s, the mining sector was in crisis due to a combination of political uncertainty, fledgling global mineral demand, and widespread resistance to mining. This crisis created space necessary for an expansion of small-scale gold mining, as a growing number of laid-off mine workers, but also engineers and chemists who were previously active inside the companies, started to work independently. The investments made by local elites, and increasingly also by Chinese and Korean investors, allowed small-scale gold mining to evolve far beyond subsistence level to an activity that sometimes mirrors corporate gold mining. Yet the crucial point about small-scale gold mining is that its comparative advantage lies in its ability to mobilize cheap and flexible informal labor. The evolution to more advanced medium-scale mining activities went hand in hand with the emergence of a new and highly unequal revenue-sharing arrangements, and with a concentration of power in the hands of the few. In short, what happened in the Philippines was not just a sudden expansion of small-scale gold mining, but a process of informalization in the mining sector as a whole, embodied by a shift from capital-intensive, large-scale industrial mining to informal gold mining, which relies on the exploitation of cheap labor. It was this argument that served as an inspiration for this book, which similarly attempts to apply a structuralist analysis to gold mining, but this time at a global level.